Okay.
Squad building time, boys. So, edge rushing duos, apparently spelled dupes. So, option one is Dante Fowler with Will Anderson Jr. Option two, Brian Burns with Chase Young. Option three, Montez Sweat with Marcus Golden. And I'm doing a little bit farther of a throwback for this one. Max Crosby with Vic Beasley Jr.
Oh my goodness. I haven't heard that name since his XFL days.
Uh huh.
As
I
tempting as
might.
that last one is, give me Burns and Young. I like Brian Burns, and Chase Young's upside is still kind of there if he can stay healthy. So give me those two.
Yeah, that was mine.
You want that one
Um.
too?
hmm Though it is hard to pass up on current Will Anderson Jr. He's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if Montez Sweat is the worst of the stars on a list, then you know you've done something right.
hmm
Yeah.
I'm taking Max Crosby and Vic Beasley because I have a special affection towards Eastern Michigan watching them whoop up on San Jose State in the Potato Bowl one year. That's where Max Crosby went. So snag the boys. Plus Vic Beasley's 1 year in Atlanta where he went off. I think it was what 16 sacks. That was
Yeah, something like
incredible.
that.
Well,
It was.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Backseat Coaches Draft Week, which means a lot of stuff's going down. There's trades happening right before the draft. Some players are getting some deals signed, and even a player considering retirement. But
Let's dive into it.
I say we start off with the big news. Dexter Lawrence traded to the Cincinnati Bengals for the 10th overall pick. And that was it. Just the one
So the
pick.
so the Giants now have the fifth and the 10th. I think.
hmm And usually you would think that's good, but the last time the Giants had two top 10 picks in the draft, they took Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal. Callie, hush. Thibodeau was fine, and
He was good
he's
for a
still a good
while.
player.
He's
I still think he's a
consistent.
good player. What did he do this last year? I know he was kind of overshadowed by Brian Burns and what's his name, Abdul Carter. But Thibodeau managed 2.5 sacks this last season and has only broken double digits twice. Has gotten above six once. His next, so he had 11 and a half in 2023, and then 5.5 is his next best the year after. And then we all know how the Evan Neal experiment went.
Yikes.
He is the third string right guard for them right now. And that is the only spot he shows up on the offensive line depth chart.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
But you also have to think they have better stability in the front office now. Sure, they still have the same GM, but you now have John Harbaugh, which, as much as I love Brian Dable, Harbaugh's a better coach.
Harbaugh is. I don't think that should be a conversation.
No. Now,
Harbaugh's levels above him.
do I think John Harbaugh takes New York to a Super Bowl? I don't think so. I don't think he's that good anymore. Unless Jackson Dart goes absolutely nuclear, it doesn't happen. There's no way.
If he can somehow turn Jackson Dart into Joe Flacco, but
Yeah, prime 2012 Joe Flacco.
mhm.
I just watched the highlights on that Super Bowl. yesterday. That was a good game.
Do you believe the conspiracies that that was the blackout game, right?
Mm-hmm.
People still think that was on purpose.
I mean, like it it shouldn't be on purpose because it's totally fair. A building can lose power to part of the building, but it's a multi-million-dollar facility hosting the
Mhm.
biggest game of the year. How do you let it lose power?
Also, at that time, wasn't it like brand new? Well,
It
newer
was
at least.
it was only a few years old, I think.
It wasn't that old. There's a reason they're coming to SoFi. They're coming to the.
Shit. When
I mean,
were
I
when was
guess
the
Levi's is
Superdome
pretty
made?
old, but
Need Here we go. So the Superdome was built in 1975, it looks like, but they had to redo it because of Katrina.
that's right.
So while the stadium itself wasn't like new, it was at least redone a few years prior. Yeah, the building was fully refurbished and reopened in time for the Saints 2006 home opener after Katrina went and damaged it. I don't suppose you say how much it cost to build it, do you? Cost construction 131 million or 134 million dollars. If it was built today, it would have cost 802 million.
Wow. Whoa, that's a
That
lot of money.
that's how much the inflation worked out to be. Um
I could give you an economics lesson, but I won't tonight.
the renovations were 193 million.
Then or now?
Then now surprisingly it's only 308.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
ridiculous.
yeah, fully refurbished and rebuilt for I think 7 years. And you just so happen to lose power.
On Super Bowl Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, very strange.
Like the conspiracy makes sense, but I don't know if I can like fully believe it.
But the bottom line is Harbaugh did win the Harbaugh Bowl.
He did win the
That is in
Harbaugh
fact
Bowl.
a Harbaugh did win against a Harbaugh and the better Harbaugh. So, Dexter Lawrence now with the Bengals. This is the first true upgrade that Cincinnati has made to their defense since they signed Trey Hendrickson all those what was it, 5 years ago now?
Yeah, honestly.
He's gone. Oh, I forgot they signed Jonathan Allen too. So you have a three-man rotation in the middle of Dexter Lawrence, Jonathan Allen, and BJ Hill.
Not bad.
No, that is a solid rotation in the middle. And then on the outside, you have last year's first round pick, Shamar Stewart. You have your brand new free agent signee, Boye Mafe. Whoever Miles Murphy is, I think he's another first round pick that they took. Yeah. So you could use a little bit of help on the edge still. Boye Mafe is a good start. You've got some better veteran presence up there off the edge now that you don't have Trey Hendrickson anymore. But you could definitely do a lot worse than what you have right now. The secondary continues to stay the scariest part of that defense.
That it does. Get you some guys, Cincinnati. If you're listening,
I'm not
you're not. But if
I'm
you
not
were,
I'm not worried about the safeties. You got Brian Cook, Jordan Battle, and Kyle Duggar. It's the corners that scare me. DJ Turner, Jalen Davis, and Dax Hill.
wow.
Who, and who? Exactly.
Well, DJ Turner, I think would be better if he got moved to the slot. I think he ran like a 4.26 40 when he did the combine. He's he's wicked fast, but I don't think he's suitable to play on the outside. Who were the who were the last good corners that the Bengals had? What Chidobe Awuzie and then like 3 games of
Eli
Eli
Apple.
Apple. 3 games. That's all they got. And then he started trash talking. And it
And then he
all
got dunked on by Odell in the Super Bowl.
by Odell, by Cooper Cup.
He was just bullied that whole game.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter who he switched on to.
It was beautiful.
Oh man.
As much as I hate to admit saying the Rams won a Super Bowl, I was happy that Matt Stafford finally got a ring.
And
And Aaron
Aaron
Donald.
Donald
They deserved it.
and
Mhm.
Witt,
Oh, Whitworth.
Odell. A lot of guys, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of really solid players got a ring.
Like, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be happy that they won a bowl. I'm not happy. I'm just not upset. Because, yeah, would I have been a lot happier if the Bengals won? Of course I would have. It's the Rams. I don't like the Rams. But there were too many players on that Rams team that deserved a ring. As that's why I was perfectly fine with them winning the bowl. Is there anyone else that was like truly worthy? Oh, Eric Weddle. What was that? His second one? No, he was a Charger.
Yeah, no, he didn't
Yeah,
get a ring
Eric
with the
Weddle walked
Chargers.
away with a ring in the end. Holy crap,
I
I
wasn't
forgot
mad
about
at
him.
it. I was just happy that he ended up getting a ring. I was pissed that he went to the Rams, but it
Yeah,
ended up
Weddle
working for
deserved
him.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
In other news, there's a couple of re-signings. So the San Francisco 49ers finally agreed to a 2-year, $50 million extension for Trent Williams.
I'm just
Is he gonna
surprised he
make it those
all
2 years?
like he gonna play 6 of those games.
So he is currently 37 years old. He has been in the league since 2010. 2 years, $50 million contract extension that ties him through 2027. $37 million fully guaranteed with a $22 million signing bonus. This contract makes him the first non-quarterback to surpass 400 million in career earnings and 225 million in guarantees.
Wow.
Here's where I stand on this. While I do think re-signing Trent Williams was the smart decision, I do think that that is too much money for a player as old as he is. Nothing against his skill. He is still the exact same player he was when they traded for him and who he was before he was a Niner.
But he's
His
old.
He's old. He's getting a little bit more brittle because he's having a hard time playing all the way through the season now. So the skill is still completely there, but that is too much money to be giving this old of a man.
Yeah.
Agreed. What
The
other key re-signings do we have?
Brandon Aubrey signed a 4-year deal, averaging $7 million per season with the Cowboys.
He earned that.
Oh yes, he
He
did.
he is
He
he is that good.
1000% earned that. He is that good.
So the 4-year extension earns him 7 million per year, includes 20 million guaranteed, and an $8.25 million signing bonus.
Very impressive.
Flowers to him.
Surpasses the previously highest paid kicker in Kaimi Fairbairn by $500,000,
I
and
would argue.
passed
Go ahead.
up Harrison Butker with the largest guarantee. Butker had 17.75 million in guarantees.
Are we ready to call Brandon Aubrey the best kicker in the league now that what's his face? Justin Tucker's out?
Not yet.
No?
Not
He's
quite.
He's got 3
Who's he
years
got
of
to
stats
beat?
on his record.
Who's he got to beat? Who else has hit 60 bombs like him?
Cam Little in Jacksonville, who currently holds the NFL's record for longest field goal of 68 yards.
And an unofficial record of 70.
Mm-hmm.
He hit that one in the preseason.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate
but
that doesn't count.
I'm not ready to admit that someone my age is the best kicker in the league.
Like, all the credit to Brandon Aubrey. He's good, but he hasn't had some of the longevity that some of these other kickers have. Oh, wait, are you saying in the league currently?
Yes, in the league currently.
Oh, he's definitely up there.
That's what I'm saying. I can't think of anybody better than him. Granted,
Okay.
I think the best punt in the league is Ariza, but
The punt god.
I don't
No,
care
it's
that he
Michael
what.
Dixon.
Especially off that Super Bowl performance he had.
Oh my gosh, yes, and the NFC Championship.
Mm-hmm. The Aussies know how to kick. I would
That one
almost
sure
say
does.
Chris Boswell is the best kicker in the league right now.
Yeah, he's been consistent for so long.
Like,
When
obviously
was he?
every kicker's going to have their down years. It's just fact. But the biggest key is trying to figure out like where they missed their kicks and how they missed them. Because if you're seeing, like, obviously I can't see it on ESPN. I'd have to get like PFFs to see the full breakdown. So this past year, he went 6 for 6 inside 30 yards. He went 2 for 4 from 30 to 40, 10 of 11 from 40 to 49, and then 9 of 11 from 50 plus. Those 2 for 4 from inside 40, you got to look and see, were they blocked or did he actually miss them?
Yeah.
Because if they're blocks, then you can't exactly put the blame on him. You got to put it on his blockers.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I can't see any of that right now, and that's fine. Me personally, I think Chris Boswell is the best kicker in the league currently. However, there are a couple names that you could toss up into that list.
Like Brandon Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
Any other big re-signings, moves? What do we got?
Oh, let's see what we have going on. OBJ worked out with the Giants and is going to be taking a physical, so he'll probably be heading back to the
I did
Giants
see
for
that.
one last hurrah.
Beautiful story.
I would love to even if he had like 400 yards and 1 touchdown, that would be
Hmm.
huge.
Yeah.
I think so. And he's got his ring. He's got his ring. He put up an
Mhm.
MVP level performance. If he had stayed healthy in the game, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, he was getting a lot of targets.
Hmm.
But yeah, great player from our era of watching.
Mhm.
Dude, all the players from our era are going.
I know.
They are.
I feel old. We're as old as players now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
guys
not
my age are getting drafted this year.
that's not supposed to happen.
Your guys' punter is 22. I'm 22.
Our punter is
No,
not
no.
22.
The
He
guy,
got drafted in 2018 or undrafted.
No, he was drafted. He was a 5th round pick, and I think people
okay.
clowned us for it.
Yeah,
Why
who's
would you?
laughing now?
Because why would you?
Michael,
Go ahead.
Michael. Oh, hold on, no, wrong guy.
Yeah, Michael Dixon's
Wrong guy.
38 or 30.
I
Not
was.
38. He's
I'm.
30.
I'm still on Cam Little. My bad.
Yeah, Michael Dixon was the 149th overall pick, and we traded up to take him. And I'm pretty
That's
sure people
crazy.
clowned us for it.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
The best kicker in the league is definitely it's Joey Sly. Like, come on, guys.
Oh, okay, okay. Joey Sly couldn't couldn't make a long kick to save his life. He had the power. He couldn't be accurate at all.
Mm-mm.
But I remember this one specific Monday night game when he was playing Seattle when he was in Washington. And I can't find the clip anywhere. But kickers don't normally show hustle on kickoff, but he did. And he was like nowhere close to the return man, but you can see a clip of him just sprinting down the sideline. And then
Yeah.
he does something to his leg and he's got to pull back. He hurt himself trying to chase the guy. It was awesome.
That's funny.
I will always give credit to a kicker who was willing to put their body on the line just to try and make a play.
Mhm.
All right. Some other small draft news, and this doesn't come as a surprise to me at all. Seattle is looking to trade out of their first round pick to try and get some more capital. What is now being reported because of this is that they are willing to deal with a division opponent, even if that means they draft Ty Simpson at the end of the first round. Because there's some talk that Arizona
Arizona?
might try to trade back up after their first round pick early to get Ty Simpson if he's still sitting there at the end.
Well, my concern is not about Arizona.
No.
My concern is about the arms race that's currently taking place between us and the Rams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That is
I
what scares me.
honestly, I'm not that worried about San Francisco. I mean,
No.
seeing
They're
what
gonna
Mike
have to.
McDonald's John and I were with each other on Christmas when he was in Baltimore and they absolutely whooped up on them on or was that Thanksgiving? I think
It
it was
was thanks.
Christmas. Let me
It was
see if I can
Thanksgiving.
find that game.
I don't think we watched football on Christmas.
Oh, I think you're right because you guys were um
I don't
you
know.
and Josh were pretty invested in the Percy Jackson stuff that came out that
Oh
day, I
yeah,
think.
that's right. Yep.
When
I'm
when
a
did that game
nerd. Sue
happen?
me.
I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna figure this out. But Mike McDonald going up against Kyle Shanahan, he's the only one who's really shown that he can shut him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that
Which has
was
helped us this past couple years.
mm-hmm. It was on Christmas. Yeah. Brock Purdy in that game against Baltimore in 2023 when Mike McDonald was in his last year in Baltimore before we poached him. 255 yards passing, 18 of 32, 4 interceptions.
Nice.
He had a hard time stopping the run game, but this is before Christian McCaffrey really started to get hurt again. So he was able to keep up with everybody still. Same weakness. Couldn't stop the tight ends. Kittle had 126 through the air. But yeah, 19 total points for San Francisco in that game. His first year in Seattle, it didn't go great the first time, but he also didn't have he didn't have a set system yet because he had some players that weren't fitting it correctly. We lost that one 36-24 and we matched up again, won 20-17, but they were also dealing with some injuries. So can't put it all on just Mike McDonald. They didn't have all their firepower. And then this past year, they did have all their firepower in week 1 and we held them to 17 points, but our offense couldn't get anything going. And then in week 18 this past year, sure they had all the injuries, but they were averaging over 35 points a game for 3 straight weeks before we played them and we held them to a field goal. So I don't want to hear nothing about, "Oh, we were injured." Have that same energy with the 3 games you played before.
Yeah, like that shootout in Chicago.
Oh, that was such a I hate that San Francisco won, But that was so good. That's the kind of game you expect to see on Sunday night.
Yeah, perfect primetime game.
Mm-hmm. I was so happy watching TJ Edwards take that pick six back on the very first play of the game.
Yeah. Any other news that we got going on? I can't think of anything.
The Fred Warner is a full go now that he's fully recovered from his injury. What did he do? Was it an ACL tear? I don't remember what he did. Ankle injury. I still don't remember what he did. But he's a full go now, so San Francisco will have him back next year. And the retirement that I foreshadowed that John told me about that I had to look up and see. Jimmy Garoppolo is considering retirement.
Mhm.
34 years old, spent the last 2 years in LA. He's been in the league since 2014.
He
Had
got his
had
rings
some good,
early.
had some good years in San Francisco being a game manager because that's how Kyle Shanahan runs his system best. It's not a knock on him as a QB. He's able to read a defense. He made some smart decisions. It's just we saw what happened with Trey Lance. That's not the kind of guy that can run his system.
Nope.
Because also, if you've noticed, since Kyle Shanahan has gotten there, it's always a white guy that can run the offense. It's always a white guy. I mean, we got obviously Garoppolo, Brock Purdy, Mac Jones. Who else? Nick Mullins did okay.
The legend CJ Beathard.
Yes.
And I think Kyle Shanahan wanted to take Mac Jones with the third overall pick back in the 2021 draft, but someone vetoed him on that.
That's who they totally should have picked.
Mm-hmm. San
Who
Francisco
did
would have
they
been a
pick?
much scarier team because 1 year of Trey Lance in FCS does not match up at all to Mac Jones in like a year and a half or 2 years in the SEC.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't win a national championship, you're still going up against, at the time, the cream of the crop because there wasn't NIL yet.
Yep. What a
I,
crazy thing.
I believe that is all the news except for maybe Justin Jefferson is being pretty blunt on JJ McCarthy now that they have Kyler in the building.
Yikes.
Sounds like
Mm.
McCarthy could be on his way out pretty soon.
Also,
Don't worry about
also,
anything that.
I saw trade rumors that the AJ Brown trade could actually be happening,
Oh,
and
yeah, I saw that too.
the target is the Patriots.
Yeah, Adam
I did hear
Schefter
about that
tweeted
too.
out today likely to happen after June 1st.
Yep.
So I don't know why he would want out. Like, sure, Jalen Hurts is not the greatest passer, but you're still getting 1,000 yards a season. You're
Yeah.
winning games. I don't know why you'd
You
want
won a
out of
Super
Philly.
Bowl not that long ago.
Yeah, you went to 2 in the last 4 years.
Someone said that it links to personal issues. I don't remember who it was, but I mean, me personally, I would be willing to put personal issues aside for, if I can continue to have 1,000 yard season, 1,000 yard season,
I mean,
because it's going to be hard to have 1,000 yard season with Drake May as your quarterback.
well, let's see.
If his O line can keep him upright, I think Drake May would be a pretty
No,
solid passer.
use his real name,
Drake
Drake the Schedule.
May
It's Drake the Schedule.
Drake the Schedule.
Drake the Schedule May. So Stephon Diggs went for 1,000 yards this past year.
Drockiest mayonnaise.
Hunter Henry had 700. None of the other receivers were really good enough because the next two both went for 550. So So it's Diggs, Hunter Henry, Kayshon Boutte, Mac Hollins, and Razul Douglas. Diggs is gone. He's out of the picture now. Bring in Romeo Dobbs, and now the likelihood of trading for AJ Brown.
Pretty solid.
You have a good 3-man punch there with Diggs, Henry, and Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I will give the Patriots some credit. I do think they'll still be pretty good next year. They definitely won't have the season they did this past year. They're not going to win
Whoa.
13. What did they win? 14
No.
games? That's not happening.
Well, what schedule did they have? They had like one of the weakest schedules in the league, right?
Yeah,
If not the single weakest.
they played a fourth place schedule. So they played the bottom of the barrel pretty much every single week outside of the division. But they did match up well with Buffalo both times, winning the first one 23-20 and then losing the next one 35-31. They matched
Right.
up with Baltimore really well, but Baltimore was still were you guys missing Lamar in that game? I think you were. No, Lamar was there, but they shut down Lamar. They couldn't shut down Derrick Henry. But they won that game 28-24 with Baltimore trying to make a playoff push. Cincinnati's defense isn't any good. They took down Tampa right at the end of Baker's prime last season. But then they also had struggle games against Atlanta, New Orleans, Miami, I guess the Jets one time. Cincinnati was a bit of a struggle, and I think that was without Joe Burrow. I think that was a Flacco game. Yeah. So you have a lot of the roster coming back still. Guys are starting to get a little bit more seasoned. You upgraded your offensive line. You got Elijah Vera Tucker to take over for whoever that guard was. Wilson. Was that his last name? I think so. Oh, because they moved him to center. Okay. That's fine. You can cover up a bad center because they're usually never one-on-one with somebody. They're almost always double teaming. If Will Campbell can solidify himself as the starter, then I think you're good offensively. Defensively, you have all your pieces. You have whoever's calling the plays, because I know it's not Vrabel, but it's Vrabel's defense, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. I do see wild card. I don't see division winner. I don't see a Super Bowl. There's no way. They shouldn't have been in it this year. I am a firm believer that if Bo Nix does not get injured, Denver wins that game in the blizzard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not even close.
Yeah.
And
Denver
then
totally wins that.
Mm-hmm.
and then I still say Seattle wins the bowl, but it's a much closer and a much better game.
Agreed.
And I believe that is all of the recent news.
All right. Well, shall we get into some career guessing?
Let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
Who wants to start?
I would love to start, actually. All right. So, if that's okay with you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Me. All right. So, this guy was drafted in 2004 in the first round from out of Houston, or to Houston.
Okay.
Went to Western Michigan. Sorry. He played 3 seasons. Sorry, with Houston. Then in 2008, he was a Seahawk. Then he got traded to the Chiefs in the same year. 2009, he was a Eagle. 2010, he was a Titan. He went back to the Eagles for 2 years. Then he went to the Jags for 2 years, and then retired with the Jets. He's a linebacker.
Linebacker.
Oh, starting defense.
Sorry, I should have started with that.
Oh, it doesn't
His
matter. It doesn't matter.
his best season was in 2010 with Tennessee, wherein he had 12 and a half sacks. No, hold on. No, because in 2011 he had 18 sacks with the Eagles.
First round pick to Houston in 2004.
18. He had 18.
The farthest back I can go with the Texans is they took David Carr with their very first draft pick since becoming a franchise, and then Mario Williams not too long after that. But I think that was 2006.
That was 2006. Trying to think of that Eagles front seven because I have them in Madden 12. Is this
I'm
Trent Cole?
No.
oh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna try to get the last names here. Bunkley?
Nope.
It's not D'Amico Ryans. The career
No.
trajectory is all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What other hints?
Trying to
I don't
trying to
know.
ask a question that wouldn't be too big of a
Hmm,
giveaway.
I don't know if this helps, but he in 2008 he played 2 games with Seattle, and then immediately got traded to the Chiefs.
We're too young for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, that was 2008. I still wouldn't know.
What was his jersey number? What year did he retire?
He retired in after the 2014 season
With Jacksonville.
with the Jets.
Oh, the Jets?
hmm
Did he play for
He was in
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville. Yeah, he was in the Jacksonville 2 years, and then he retired a Jet
What years in Jacksonville?
from 2012 to 2013.
What was his number in Jacksonville?
In Jacksonville,
The only linebacker I can come up with from there is Paul Posluszny and Dan Skuta, who would fit the time frame.
Yeah.
in Jacksonville, he was number 58.
Ah, that doesn't help.
In fact, in his numbers are
What was it in Philly?
in Philly. It was 93.
93.
He was labeled as a defensive end in Philly. He's played linebacker, defensive end, both weak side and strong side.
Oh, he's a hybrid.
Yes.
Is this like Robert Ayers?
No, no, that doesn't fit because he was a giant and a buck.
That's right.
I'm stuck. I got nothing on this.
93. I'm stuck too. I got nothing. I thought I could get it.
Jason Babin.
Oh,
That
I
dude
thought
terrorizes me in Madden 12 whenever I play the Eagles.
I have a card of his.
Dang. Good one, John.
Thank you.
Well, that makes sense for the Seahawk thing then. Oh, wow. I thought he was with us for a full season. I didn't think he was only there for 2 games.
The stats say that he played in 2 games. You might have had him for this. Well, no, because he would have been traded. He wouldn't have been traded
Oh,
if he was with you guys for the whole
wow.
season. Makes me wonder if it was injuries.
That's a pull.
That is a poll. I say, Mac, you go next.
All right. You guys aren't going to believe this, but every player I have was a drafted player.
He did this on purpose.
Totally.
He's trying to escape the stereotype.
You hush
He
your
is.
mouth. 2012 third round pick to the Indianapolis Colts. Spent 5 years there. This is offensive.
Okay.
I'm going offense first. Spent 5 years in Indy, then went to New England for 2 from 2017 to 2018, and then was a Miami Dolphins offseason player, but did not play for the Dolphins. And yes, it's a skill position.
So he was a Colt, a Pat, and then an off-season Dolphin.
Mm-hmm. When did he get cut from the Dolphins? He was released on an injury settlement when it got down to cut time at the end of the preseason. So pretty much a part of final roster cuts.
Was this player ever a Pro Bowler?
No. He does have a Super Bowl ring from Super Bowl 53 with the Patriots. He was a part of the 2012 All-Rookie team.
2012 All-Rookie team. Colts running back, I think at that time, I think that was Frank Gore's first season, so I don't know if it was a running back.
In 2012?
No, that was
I think that was Donald Brown
Trent
still.
Richardson.
I think 2012 was Donald Brown, and then it became Richardson the year after.
Hmm.
Let me fact check that. I'm pretty sure
I
Donald
think you're
Brown was
right.
still the guy. Not Browning. Why would I only look up NFL players? Why would I look up a doctor who I've never heard of? Donald Brown was an Indianapolis Colt still. Went to school at Clemson.
Is this like
Player
Jack?
went to school.
No, Jack Doyle's too young.
Not Jack Doyle.
You said he went to Clemson?
Clemson. What was his best year?
We know this is a pass catcher of some kind now.
His rookie year in Indy, 16 games, 16 starts, 45 receptions, 521 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Does he have a notable play?
Not to my knowledge.
Was his quarterback anybody special in Clemson?
He was
Because that was
he was at Clemson from 2008 to 2011, so whoever
so
would
probably
have been the guys there.
Bama was still hot then. Probably
Oh, jeez. He signed an extension with the Colts, and then they traded him 2 days later. Or a
Wow.
year and 2 days later.
I got nothing, dude.
Did his jersey number start with a 1 or an 8?
An 8.
Would his style of play make him a security blanket type player?
Probably.
So he was a tight end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were on the right track with Jack Doyle.
Trying to think of Colts tight ends back then. Eric Ebron was a Lion first.
Yep.
Also was not drafted till 2014.
Eric Ebron was fun.
Man, who was on the depth chart Who came before Jack Doyle? Who was that?
Yeah, and you can't use your Madden 12 for this one.
Nope. But I could use Madden 16.
You could.
He's a tight end, so
Tight end.
primarily blocking or receiving.
I think Jacob Tammy was a Pro Bowler.
Considering his stat line, I would say he was considered more of a blocker than a receiver, but he was almost always considered the starting tight end. Because he started almost every single game he played in, at least with Indy. Because obviously going to New England, there was Gronk.
He was on the other side of Gronk though for some years.
For 2 years.
For 2 years. Trying to remember.
It's not Jacob Tammy. He's
No.
too old for that.
Jacob Tammy was a Bronco, I think, on that Super Bowl 50 team.
Really?
Oh no, he was right before.
Dang.
He was a part of that Super Bowl 51 Falcons team.
I got nothing, dude.
I got nothing too. You
Uh
guys.
this is
Tight
Dwayne
end's not
Allen.
Huh. I don't know that I would have got that.
That was a good one. That was a good
That
one.
was
That was a really good one.
Now I'm gonna get you with this one, Mac. Get ready.
Okay.
This guy was a 5th-round pick. This is offense. 5th-round pick in 2008. He was a
Okay.
Cardinal from 08 to 10. A Washington Redskin in 2011. He played for an experimental fall league in 2014. Was a Saint from 15 to 16. And was on the Niners practice squad in 2017. Skill position player.
I have a guess. And I feel like it's wrong, but I want to say this is Tim Hightower.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I was so confident.
If it wasn't Tim Hightower, I was going to be lost. There was no shot after that. But Saints to San Francisco is the only thing that I knew about him. The rest of that, I had no idea.
See, the Madden 12 is where that came in because he was the starting running back for the Cardinals in Madden 12.
Hmm. I know there's one career highlight from Tim Hightower where I think it was a pass from Willie Snead, or if he threw the pass to Willie Snead
Hmm.
in New Orleans. I wonder if I can find that play. I know it. Oh, he went for 102 yards against Seattle in 2016.
Dang.
Jeez.
John, I think we're back to you.
We are.
Alrighty. So, this man on offense, I'll say he's on the. Yeah, he's on the line. Uh, he was a second round pick in 2006 to Baltimore, where he played 3 seasons and was traded to Washington in 2011 to 2013. And then he went to Atlanta for 2 years.
Offensive player.
Retired in 2016 as an Atlanta Falcon.
You said he's
Played
on
all
the
6. He's a guard specifically. He
He's a
played.
guard.
He had a pretty healthy career actually. He played in He only missed 2 career games.
Who was on that Falcons offensive line? So, okay, the tackles, Jake Matthews. Who was the other guy? It's not Alex Mack. That is for sure. It's not Alex Mack. You said he's a guard?
It's not. Yeah.
For the guards.
What years did he play in Baltimore?
He played from 2007 to 2010.
Is this Marshall Yonda?
No.
No.
No, I don't think
That's a good
Marshall
guess.
Yonda played for anyone other than the Ravens.
But I've got the right era of Raven. Who was that? Who was that other guard?
John, you can't throw lineman at me, then I can't guess it 2 seconds after you tell me the career.
I know because your thing is undrafted players, not linemen.
I can't. I don't. I don't know old linemen outside of the big names.
He's
What was
not
his
old.
jersey number in Baltimore?
$65.
That didn't help me at all.
Me neither.
What was his number in Atlanta?
$65.
I'm stumped. I got nothing.
I am too.
Chris Chester.
Who?
Who?
Chris Chester.
I have no idea who that is.
Me neither.
I have never seen his name in Madden. I have never heard his name ever said.
Who?
Good lord. Hey, you better cover up some of those tabs. You don't want to accidentally give away your.
I mean, you guys are gonna go look at those. It's too late now. But yeah, Chris Chester.
Never heard of that
Who?
man.
Chris Chester.
No
The more you
idea.
say who, yeah, I just that was a Chat GPT one. I'll be so for real.
Well, of course it.
ChatGPT needs to calm down.
Do you even have? Oh, there's your Wikipedia page.
Probably doesn't even have a picture on it.
No, it does.
Hmm.
Him with the Redskins in 2011. Speaking of them, you guys see that they reverted back to those jerseys?
Yeah.
They look clean, especially that black alternate helmet with the spear going through it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. My first defensive player, drafted in the first round of 2012 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Spent 3 years, or I guess 2.5, then got traded to the St. Louis Rams and was there until after they became the Los Angeles Rams in 2018. Spent 2019 with the Steelers and then 2020 with the Bucks or the Broncos.
Position group.
Interchangeable back seven. Because there were times where he would get put on the field as a safety, and then other times he would be a linebacker. It all depended on how the coach wanted to use him.
Interesting. Was he a Pro Bowler?
He was not a Pro Bowler, but he was also a part of that 2012 rookie team, and he was a 2-time national champion. Okay, I was a bit skeptical on the first round pick. I guess I made another good
I
choice.
think you did just fine on that.
What was his jersey number in Pittsburgh?
I believe 26. Let me fact check that. Because I know he wore 26 for a lot of his career. Yes, he wore 26 in Pittsburgh.
That doesn't help because the only Steeler I can think of in 26 is Le'Veon Bell.
And this was after Le'Veon Bell became a Jet when he was there. Let's see. Do you have his stats on here? His best years were his early days with the Rams. So 2015 and 2016 were the two best years that he played.
Was he considered a corner or a safety?
He would have been, depending on who's running the defense, he would have been a safety or he would have been a middle linebacker.
Or a middle linebacker?
He was kind of big, 6'2", 230.
Middle linebacker.
As big as Cam Chancellor, but obviously not good enough to stay at
No.
safety. Wikipedia says he was just a safety, but I know for a fact when I see him in Madden, he gets listed as a linebacker. At least on
Is this like
certain
Thomas
teams.
DeCoud?
No,
Oh, he was a corner, right?
I have no idea who that is.
What jersey number did he wear with the Rams?
26.
Wow, 26. Not Mark Barron. Is it Mark Barron?
It's Mark Barron.
Dang. I didn't realize some people considered. I do remember that some
Yeah.
people considered him a linebacker.
After having a career season in 2015, Barron returned as the Rams' hybrid weak side linebacker.
That's right. Yeah, because he was a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just
I
like Cam
remember him.
Chancellor, but Chancellor was the only guy who was ever really that big that was able to stick back at safety.
All right. Right on, right on. My first defensive player was drafted in the second round of 2004. He was a Charger from '04 to '08, a Cowboy from '09 to 10, and a Dolphin in 2011, front seven.
who did he retire as? Not a
Retired as a
Cowboy.
Dolphin in 2011.
You started where?
As a Charger in '04.
Charger. Pass rusher?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
was
defensive end.
defensive end? Okay, defensive end based on the scheme, or he's like truly a defensive end?
Let's see.
Kind of the same way that Bruce Irvin could have been a defensive end or a hybrid linebacker.
Oh, he's a true defensive end.
True defensive end. Okay. Um, I don't know any Cowboys. I don't know any Dolphins. And I already forgot the first. Oh, I don't know any Chargers. I am stuck.
I'll give you another hint. He is from a foreign country.
What?
Is this the one you said was
It
going to stump me?
might have been.
Because I got nothing.
The foreign country no longer exists.
Oh, yeah, that's going to help me because I pay attention to that.
It's a pretty notable foreign country.
What, do you come from the USSR?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Russian. All right, probably, maybe. That still didn't help me.
From the USSR, huh?
Yep.
Now you've really got me lost.
What number did he wear with the Cowboys?
99.
90. That, yeah, no, that didn't help.
Are you stumped, gentlemen?
yes,
Yeah,
sir. I
This is
am.
Igor Olshansky.
I've never heard of that name.
Really?
Yeah,
That sounds like a hockey player.
He's not. He was a defensive end from Ukraine.
Hey, buddy. You do know Ukraine still exists, right?
but not
Uh,
when he
when
was
he was
born.
born, it was under USSR
Oh,
rule
oh. Well, I
because he
apologize.
was born in 1982.
Oh, okay. You're
All right, I think we have enough time for one more player each. So, John, we're back to you.
all right. Now,
You
you
can go
guys
up
pick one or two.
2.
Pick a number.
two.
All right. I was really hoping you guys weren't gonna go one, two.
Hold
Right.
on, who
This
was
man,
number one?
Amani Toomer.
I don't know.
I recognize the name.
He has a ring with the Giants. Uh,
Hmm.
this man was drafted in 2003
Oh, jeez.
in the sixth round by Miami, where he played from 2004 to 2011 with them. And then he played with the Jets in 2012 and retired in Arizona after the 2013 season.
Oh, I feel like I should know this.
Defensive player, right?
Yes, he is a, we'll say secondary,
All right.
A dolphin
right?
to a dolphin to a jet?
Dolphin to Jet to Zona.
Arizona. Okay, who was in Arizona in 2013? I didn't pay that close attention to their roster. Oh boy. Okay, who do they have? They had Patrick Peterson. They had was Tyran there yet?
He might have been there.
I don't think they had Antonio Cromartie, but that's not the right player. I don't know who lined up on the other side at safety. I think I'm already out. I don't think I could name.
What was his jersey number in Miami?
$37.
What was it in Arizona?
Same. Also 37.
37. Yeah, let me just whip out OG Madden 25 real quick. Who?
7. Was he a Pro Bowler?
Okay, I was gonna say if he wasn't, he should have been. He made it in 2009.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I got nothing back that far.
I got nothing either. I can't remember.
Jeremiah Bell.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I know the name. Probably
That
through
one
a
did
picture
not
in my
come from
Invisible
ChatGPT.
franchise.
That one came from this brain.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Mac, your final player.
1 or 2.
1.
3.
Okay, we have 2 odd numbers, so we're gonna go with 1. Player number 2 was gonna be Courtney Upshaw.
Oh, I don't know if I would have been able to guess that one. I remember the
No
name.
shot. No shot. I would have.
All right. Your player to guess. 2012 sixth round pick by the Redskins. Was there from 2012 to 2015. Then went to Dallas for 2 years. Was a San Francisco. Oh, crap. Aaron knows it already.
Got it.
I knew it was going to be too easy. San Francisco for 1 year. Went back to Dallas for the offseason, but didn't stay there in 2019. He instead went to the Cardinals and then spent a little bit of time in 2020 with the Giants.
Alfred Morris.
Yep.
Very, very solid running back. Very odd jersey number, but very fun player to watch.
What running back do you know outside of Alvin Kamara that was an absolute stud and rocked a number in the 40s?
Scattaboo.
Ooh.
Um, trying to think of some other 40.
That's it.
I got
I just
nothing.
know Kamara, Scattaboo. That's it. And I don't think Scat's going to change his number anyways.
He better not.
The 44 is just iconic now.
Was every single player I picked on that rookie team? No.
That was
No,
a good one.
Courtney Upshaw wasn't. So, yeah. Second team All Pro as a rookie, 2-time Pro Bowler. Uh, he could have led the league in rushing yards his rookie season if Adrian Peterson didn't go nuclear and win the MVP.
Yeah.
Because I think he was second in the league that year in rushing yards. I don't remember exactly where he lined up. If you would load, I could figure this out.
What's really funny is his predecessor, Ryan Terrain, wore the same exact number.
Yeah, he was second in the league, and Adrian Peterson had over 400 yards, almost 500 rushing yards on top of him.
Oh my gosh.
And then,
Crazy man.
obviously not important, but Marshawn Lynch was third in the league that year. Okay.
Our GOAT.
I'll stand with that. Greatest running back of our generation, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it should
Absolutely.
be a debate.
I also just watched a game with Alfred Morris in it. God, he was so good. All right, Aaron, you're up.
All right. 1 or 2?
I'm inclined to say 2 again.
Also, too.
Okay. 2 it is. Your other player would have been Kiki Cutie.
Oh, I don't think I would have gotten that, but that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Did he play for anyone other than Houston?
He had 2 catches in 2 years with Indy, and he currently plays in the UFL as on the
Oh,
DC Defenders.
oh, forgot about
Yeah.
him.
So I picked one from the 2018 class. That was the most notable class that I was telling you
Okay.
before the show. This is the one from the horrible class.
Mm,
This guy was drafted in the second round of the 2013 draft class.
okay. Second round.
And he went to Houston. He
Okay.
was there until 2014. He was a Buck in 2015, a Cardinal from 15 to 16, in Washington from 17 to 18, Back in Zona 18 to 19, Raider in 19, Saint from 19 to 20, Colts practice squad 2021, and was a DC defender from 23 to 24.
I think I have it. I am like 98% sure I have this one. But I don't want to I want to see if John has anything first.
Give me the initial of his last name.
S.
That's correct.
I had Tyrell Williams, so
He went to South Carolina, John, and was a second team All SEC player in 2012.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
This is I'm hoping I have it right and I didn't just end up BSing the letter. This should be DJ Swearinger.
That is correct.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna rug pull you.
I got scared. I was confident that it was DJ Swearinger, but I didn't know the first half of his career after or before Arizona. So I didn't know where to go.
It was actually Hingle McCringleberry.
Ah, shucks.
What an episode, boys. Still in
What
that
an
pre-draft
episode!
season.
All right.
John, send us off.
Whoa, hold on. We still good to live stream our reaction to the first round of the draft on Thursday?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. I believe it starts at the exact same time as we record this. I will probably be in it as soon as it starts. If you guys need to take a little bit of time to get yourselves ready, go ahead. I don't care. We're live streaming it. It's not like we can just sit and wait for it to start. Um, and I got something to plug. There's my camera. I started a football reaction channel. So I'm watching, since there's no new games right now, I'm watching old ones that were really good. I have a full week's ready, and they're the easiest thing to record and edit because I just have to chop off the front and the back of what I use to hit start and stop recording. Super easy.
Okay.
So y'all want to check that out? I'll leave a link in the description for that. There will also be a link to the gram. I know it's for sure on the channel. I haven't been putting it on. I haven't been putting it in the description, but it is on the channel if you go to the channel. Um, other than that,
YouTube link is on the gram as well.
hmm
You know.
I would hope they have the YouTube link if they're watching this video.
How'd you get here? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
But yeah, Thursday, live streaming the draft. I got a channel going now. And we got the gram. So, until Thursday, send us out, John.
All right.